Hey, I have a real strong voice, a little tiny bit of a close book, and my vision's really impaired, so. But, many know we've been, like, on an excursion, and, people have wrongly probably guessed stuff, and it was been wrong. And nothing's negative that way, because that's just people trying to help. And instead, we're finding out answers, and not everything's easy, mm, or will be, whether it's more future or not. Um, but in reality, just thank you for being humane. I think the hardest thing is calling my sister, um, and her calling me, because when my mom was alive, I mastered whatever I could, and my sister, sadly, her birthday 3 times, I was in ICU, and it can be again. So I called her early, well, when we started finding out a few things, and then she got a hold of me today. So the thing is that it's really hard because I can hear in her voice that it impacts her, and that bothers me. I don't want anyone to hurt, and that's a protective thing that my mom did, and I definitely do that too. And I know she does too, but pretty sure it's hard to talk about medical stuff in our family. So my thyroid, however, has not grown back. One of its friends replaced it, and I guess when they did the first thyroid surgery with the growths, there was already a growth in my shoulder, and one that medically they thought would dissipate. It looks like it shifted, and it's now right here. Yeah, you can't touch it, so it has now big. And I don't know what big is. I just know it by the scan. I saw how big my thyroid was, and it's different shape, but it's there, and it's pushing against, I guess, my vulval nerve, and so it shoots down my shoulder and up my head. Other than that, trying to line up medical appointments. Pretty sure that my nervous system is under attack, and therefore it's affected me in every way. So probably can still say needing to get things cleared from my head injury. So yeah, my hair is really funky. You can probably see the silver in it, and my eyes are not normal, and I don't care. But likely shave my head again. Not all of it up top, but so it don't hurt so much. See neuro specialists and psychologists, whatever I have to do, honestly. I really don't care. It's funny how you used to be me, anybody, you get self-conscious about what other people think, and you shadow what you don't want others to know, or I don't know. I have, but I've always been severely OCD, and living through some things, I've had PTSD pretty bad for a few years, and I was able, my head injury came back on acid. I honestly can't even explain or control anything that happens, and it sucks. But I'm not afraid to tell a doctor that, or you guys that, or anything. The thing is, we're all human. We all have emotions, and we're all wired different in how things affect us. Like a head injury can change it, and other times I'm pretty sure different things have always impacted me. And having a seizure disorder, I've never been able to have full reins of it, and don't think I ever will. I really wanted to think I wouldn't have to have medication. Well, I'm not a genius on plants. I'm pretty good. I don't know why, but I am. I can look at a plant, know what it's for, and oddly, or I learn it, and it really, my nerd self is still massively there. And anybody that knows me knows that whether art or odd books that people wouldn't read, I'm extremely. Give me an herbal dictionary with its art, no, I'm good. And I figure I sound really odd right now, and that's okay. People that like me for me don't care. But judgmental people, they see something different, and well, that's okay too. I think getting back here is kind of freaky. The medical system seems pretty freaky. Um, St. Joseph's used to be like a museum when I first got to Arizona, and no, did they do things right? Oh, absolutely. I was just in a hallway for 13 hours, but they treated everything that they could. Weird thing is could. These days, surgeons are not in hospitals that often. And so each time, 5 times I went to an ER, they just send me going, and then I know I'll have to go back. And I already have severe pressure and stuff, and it's been hard to eat. So, realistically, we both know we're going to have to go back to the hospital. And that's okay. Kind of, don't like to. But weirdly, Baptist Hospital, where I used to have to always be protected, I'll just say it like that. And when I would get there, I would check in things that I took with me because, it's safety measures. Thing is, though, Baptist was empty. In the middle of the day, middle of the night, it doesn't have people in it. They're all downtown at the museum-type hospital. It's kind of weird. But either way, they both been very nice. So, anyways, anybody know of a TBI specialist? Brain, I guess. Brain damage. A neuro-ophthalmologist. Neurospine. Endocrinologist. I got an orthopedist. I'm supposed to see a surgeon tomorrow. I just don't know if that's possible. And primary care, I think I got that one. Because I'm not staying with the one I did. No. But yeah, our specialists have all. Oh, GI specialist. I can't remember who I've seen, but I know my guy who saved my life 3 times. Sadly, although I don't know when to say it's okay to die, because he was 90 and he was amazing. I think sometimes stopping work ethic, it takes away from what your being is doing, because I never saw him as this age. I thought he was an amazing human. So, otherwise, yeah, sad to be sad about not having that person whenever he lived his life fully and then some. But, I'll have to reach out to through insurance or something. I felt kind of weird going through my Rolodex of medical history and calling doctors because I don't remember a lot of things, and calling somebody and saying, do you know me? They're like, yeah, we saw you in 2014. Oh. Therefore, I did not keep you as a doctor. Okay. No, I don't mean that bad. It's just I had a really good specialist, and I've seen them a few years ago, but getting back here, there's one doctor out of many. And, well, I did rekindle with my surgeon for my thyroid thing. Not thyroid, but yeah. Anyways, so ENT specialist, surgeon. And my orthopedic. And well, I lost time that I don't always understand, so that's okay. But it has not been easy, so. Anyways, said probably too much. There's some of you that I did kind of a shout out privately. And if I didn't, it's not a personal thing. I don't remember. And right now, in the last months, down to the last horrible weeks, it's hard for me to talk to people. It really, truly hurts. And I don't like showing weakness at all. I know that if I break down, that it can take me. And honestly, when they ask about pain and what I'm going through, I'm very honest, but it's not me saying I'm suicidal. It's me saying this is too much pain for any human. They should have left me for dead there on the road 2 years ago. And that's when I say that. And honestly, the doctors I have spoken with have been absolutely stunning. Instead of thinking, well, my primary care is not, he's not my primary care anymore. But instead of them thinking, oh, dear God, she's suicidal, I state a fact. But I said simply this: I just rode 2,000 miles and got burnt alive to save my life. If that means that we can't, it's okay. But it doesn't mean I'm not fighting to do so. And that's just true.